5 minutes ago with a tearful final goodbye to famous singer Celine Dion. He was confirmed as Céline Marie Claudette Dion, born 30 March 1968, is a Canadian singer. Referred to as the Queen of Power Ballads, she is noted for her powerful and technically skilled vocals. Her music has incorporated genres such as pop, rock, R&B, gospel, and classical music. Her recordings have been mainly in English and French, although she has also sung in Spanish, Italian, German, Latin, Japanese, and Chinese. Born into a large family in Charlemagne, Quebec, Dion emerged as a teen star in her home country with a series of French-language albums during the 1980s. She gained international recognition by winning the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest, where she represented Switzerland with Ne partez pas sans moi. After learning to speak English, she signed with Epic Records in the United States. Her debut English-language album, Unison 1990, established her as a viable pop artist primarily in North America and several English-speaking markets, while The Color of My Love 1993 gave her global superstardom. Dion continued her success throughout the 1990s with several of the best-selling English-language albums in history, such as Falling Into You 1996, Let's Talk About Love 1997, which were certified diamond in the US with more than 30 million sales worldwide each. She also released a series of international #1 hits, including The Power of Love, Think Twice, Because You Loved Me, It's All Coming Back to Me Now, My Heart Will Go On, I'm Your Angel, and I'm Alive. Dion continued releasing French albums between each English record. Deux 1995 became the best-selling French-language album of all time, while S'il suffisait demain 1998, Sans attendre 2012, and Encore un soir 2016 were all certified diamond in France. During the 2000s, she built her reputation as a successful live performer with A New Day on the Las Vegas Strip 2003-7, the highest-grossing concert residency of all time, and the Taking Chances World Tour 2008-9, one of the highest-grossing concert tours of 2000s. She has been regarded by several magazines as one of the greatest singers in music. With record sales of estimated at 200 million worldwide, she is the best-selling Canadian recording artist, the best-selling French-language artist, and one of the best-selling recording artists of all time. In 2003, she was honored by the International Federation of the Phonographic Industry, IFPI, for selling over 50 million albums in Europe. 7 of her albums have sold at least 10 million copies worldwide, the second most among women in history. She has won 5 Grammy Awards, achieved 2 honorary doctorates in music degree from Berklee College of Music and Université Laval. Billboard named her the Queen of Adult Contemporary for having the most #1 adult contemporary songs for a female artist. Dion is also the 6th all-time best-performing female soloist in Billboard 200 history. At the end of 2009, Dion was recognized by the Los Angeles Times as that decade's top-earning artist, with combined album sales and concert revenue exceeding $747 million. Dion was born in Charlemagne, Quebec, 24 kilometers, 15 miles, northeast of Montreal, the youngest of 14 children of Therese, née Tanguay, 1927-2020, a homemaker, and Adhemar Dion, 1923-2003, a butcher, both of French descent. She was raised a Roman Catholic in a poor, but by her own account, happy home in Charlemagne. Music had always been a major part of the Dion family, and she was named after the song Céline, which French singer Hugues Aufray had recorded 2 years before her birth. On 13 August 1973, she made her first public appearance at her brother Michael's wedding, where she performed Christine Charbonneau's song Du fil de l'Église et du Couvent. She continued to perform with her siblings in her parents' small piano bar called Le Vieux Barrel, the Old Barrel. She suffered a number of accidents as a young child, including an incident at 5 years old when she was struck by a car as her father and brother Clement looked on. She was hospitalized briefly with a concussion. From an early age, she had dreamed of being a performer. In a 1994 interview with People, she recalled, "I missed my family and my home, but I don't regret having lost my adolescence. I had one dream. I wanted to be a singer." As a child in Quebec, Diane participated in Girl Guide programs as a member of Girl Guides of Canada. By 1983, in addition to becoming the first Canadian artist to receive a gold record in France for the single D'amour ou d'amitié, of love or of friendship, Diane had also won several Felix Awards, including Best Female Performer and Discovery of the Year. Further success came when she represented Switzerland in the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest with the song Ne partez pas sans moi, and won the contest by a close margin in Dublin. At age 18, after seeing a Michael Jackson performance, Diane told Engelil she wanted to be a star like Jackson. Though confident in her talent, Engelil realized her image needed to be changed for her to be marketed worldwide. She receded from the spotlight for a number of months, during which she underwent dental surgery to improve her appearance, and was sent to the École Berlitz in 1989 to improve her English. In 1989, during a concert on the Incognito tournée, she injured her voice. She consulted the otorhinolaryngologist William Gould, who gave her an ultimatum: have immediate surgery on her vocal cords or do not utilize them at all for 3 weeks. Diane chose the latter and underwent vocal training with William Riley. Due to health issues, Celine Dion postpones the entirety of her next tour, saying, "I'm not giving up." Due to her persistent health struggles with stiff person syndrome, Celine Dion has decided to cancel her tour. The Courage World Tour's 42 forthcoming performances have been canceled, the 55-year-old singer announced in an official statement posted to her website and social media. Her Instagram post was captioned, "It is with great disappointment that we must announce today the termination of the Courage World Tour." Diane is cited as saying in a statement, "I'm so sorry to disappoint all of you once again. Even though I'm working so hard to regain my strength, touring is still incredibly challenging. Even though it pains me, it's better that we cancel everything right away until I'm truly prepared to return to the stage again, because continuing to postpone the performances would not be fair to you. I want you to know that I'm not giving up and that I look forward to seeing you all soon." 1 month ago, Diane debuted Love Again as the lead single from the soundtrack to her brand new movie of the same name. The news follows that release, as she sings about finding hope and giving love another chance, which also happens to be the movie's theme. Voice Diane's is more powerful than ever. Diane helps Priyanka Chopra and Sam Heughan find each other in the romantic comedy written and directed by Jim Strauss. Now playing in cinemas is Love Again. In a teary video uploaded to Instagram in December, Diane revealed her terrible diagnosis. "Good day, everyone. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get in touch with you. I miss you terribly and can't wait to meet you in person on stage." In an all-black dress, Diane started her statement. "As you know, I've always been open about everything, and while I wasn't ready before, I am now." The singer of My Heart Will Go On revealed that although she has now identified the source of her health problems, the disease has affected both her day-to-day functioning and her stage presence. "We now know that this is what has been causing all of the spasms that I've been experiencing," she said, adding that although we are still learning about this uncommon ailment, unfortunately, these spasms interfere with every area of my everyday life, occasionally making it difficult for me to walk and preventing me from using my vocal cords to sing as I normally would. According to the renowned Cleveland Clinic, stiff person syndrome is an incurable neurological condition that affects only 1 in a million people. According to the Cleveland Clinic, which was established in 1921 and is credited with many medical innovations, twice as many women as men have the disease. Symptoms, which can take months or even years to manifest and may include violent spasms and the inability to even walk, can appear at any age, but are most common between the ages of 30 and 60. Stiff person syndrome is described by the Mayo Clinic as an uncommon condition of motor function characterized by superimposed painful muscle spasms and involuntary rigidity of axial muscles, which are frequently caused by startle or emotional stimuli. Thanks for watching my video.